Okay, guys, we're rolling into another lesson. This time we are going to be talking about angles. And the goal here is to learn about a right angle. That's what you need to know as a third grader. So we're going to start with a right angle. A right angle is when you have two lines that meet and form a square corner. Right here is a square corner. And this corner where the lines meet is called a vertex. And if it looks like this, like a square, it is a right angle. It doesn't matter where it is as long as it makes a square corner. That is an actual square. Let me make a rectangle. This is a rectangle, but all of the angles are squares. These are all squares. Now, make that more of a square. Here is an angle that is wider than a square. So let's draw one over here that is a square angle. But I'm going to draw a new angle that is yellow. Do you see how this angle here is shorter than the square? Here's the square. And these 2 points are closer together, right? That is less than a right angle. I'm going to make more that are less than a right angle in the same area. That's less than a right angle. That's less than a right angle. All of these make angles that are less than a right angle. Okay, there's a word for it. They're called acute. And the way Miss Lawson and I love to teach it is it's a cute little angle. Oh, it's so cute. Because the word is acute. That is any angle that is less than a right angle. I'm going to change the color here to go away. Okay, I'm going to change the color to gray since I made all the other right angles. Okay, my pen's not writing. Let's try it again. Let me pause. There we have it, right angle. Okay, now I'm going to show you some angles that are more than a right angle. I'm going to be using green this time. So if I started here, but then came out past that square angle, you can see it's very wide. It is wider than a right angle. Anything that comes out past this right angle is wide, or it's more than a right angle. And I'm going to give you the word for that too. I don't see why. You guys can handle it. And the way that we demonstrate this, and again, I'm going to give Miss Lawson credit for this because she's the one who taught me, although I'm sure she found it online or something. But when we do a right angle, like this one here, we stand like a cheerleader with one arm straight out and one arm straight up. And we say, cheerleader, it's a right angle. Then we bring our arms together like this one over here that's closer. Each of these little angles, right, are closer. And we say, it's a cute little angle. And then we go back to the cheerleader position. But when we come over here to this obtuse angle, we open up our arms slowly to say, obtuse. And people remember. They remember the right angle. They remember a cute little angle. this is just such a cute little angle. And then we open up our arms wide to show obtuse. And we open up our arms slowly, but we make it wider than a right angle. So that's what the names of these angles are. And let me write down that obtuse. Oops. Don't know why my pen does not want to work tonight. Obtuse is greater than a right angle. Greater than a right angle. Obtuse. So let's do a quick review on a blank sheet here. We will do a right angle. This part here, the vertex shows the angle. This is a right angle. Moving on, we're going to do an acute angle. A cute little angle. Notice that it is considerably smaller than a right angle, but it doesn't have to be considerably smaller. It just has to be smaller. I could have done an angle that looks like this. That also is an acute angle because I did not come all the way out here to the square, right to the edge of the square. It's still smaller than or less than a right angle. And less than, here's the sign for it, it's less than a right angle. And then finally we have an obtuse angle. And I'm sure you can see the graph lines on the background here. And so I'm using that so I know I'm making an angle that is wider than a right angle. And this is our obtuse angle. And again, it is greater than a right angle. So we have a right angle. Your cheerleader will probably say, all right, and get into position. And then you have a cute little angle. It's just so darn cute. And then we have obtuse. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm done singing to you. No more singing. If I get real energetic, I may show you a video. Maybe I'll use my granddaughters to show you a video demonstrating the angles using our arms. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.